Hello everyone, how are you all? So in the previous video we have discussed about convection heat transfer, and what was the convection heat transfer medium? It was fluid. So fluid was carrying heat from one place to other place by some momentum transfer and all. I think that was some momentum transfer. Okay. Now we are considering a numerical on that. Let us see. What is the question? Let us see. I am reading this question. So my dear students, he have given in a solar flat plate heater, some of the heat is absorbed by a fluid while the remaining heat is lost over the surface. So he have given a solar flat plate heater. So let us see what kind of it is. So there is a solar flat plate heater. Maybe you have seen they have just put it inclined over the like roofs. So what he have given is a solar flat plate heater, and you know inside the flat plate heater there are tubes. Okay my dear students, and heater, some of the heat is absorbed by a fluid. So in these are the tubes like this, and some fluid is flowing over these tubes. Inside these tubes some hot fluid. Okay my dear students, now and some of the heat is absorbed. So some of the heat is absorbed by these fluid. Okay, fluid, while the remaining heat is lost over the surface by convection, the bottom being well insulated. The remaining, okay, let us see, the remaining heat is lost over the surface by convection, the bottom being well insulated. So my dear students, what they have done is they have insulated that bottom. Okay, so they have insulated that bottom. So bottom is insulated, tubes are there. That is your insulated bottom. Okay, now the fraction absorbed is known as efficiency of collector, because in the solar plate heater some of the heat is absorbed. Okay, so the fraction of heat absorbed by that collector is called your efficiency of the collector. If the flux incident has a value of 800 watt per meter square, if the flux incident, so there is some heat which is incident on it, so here he is giving that heat. If the flux incident on this is given as 800 watt per meter square, and flux is represented by Q. Okay, and if the collection temperature is 60 degrees Celsius, so and if the collection temperature is how much, my dear students? 60 degree Celsius. So this temperature is your 60 degree Celsius. The collection temperature, that is the temperature of the fluid. This is given to be 60 degree Celsius. Okay, while the outside air is at 32 degree Celsius. While the outside air is, so the air is coming here, so air may be flowing, and the temperature is given to be 32 degree Celsius. That is given to be 32 degree Celsius with a convective heat transfer coefficient of 15 watt. So H is given, my dear students, 15 watt per meter square Kelvin. Okay, now what he is asking, let us see. Determine the collection efficiency. So he is asking the collection efficiency, and also find collection efficiency if collector temperature is 45 degrees Celsius. Okay, let us see. So this is the question. Maybe you have understood. There is one solar heat collector, and it is absorbing heat by radiation or something by sun, or some flux is transferred to this. So that what we have to calculate is what is the heat transfer by convection from this tube, or we can say from this to the air, because some cold air is flowing over the surface of this. So that if there cold air is flowing, so it will take heat and it will go. It will take heat and it will go. So let us calculate the collection efficiency. So how can we collect the collection efficiency? If we know that how much of the fraction of heat is absorbed, so we have to calculate the fraction absorbed only. Okay, we have to calculate the fraction absorbed. So let us see what is given. So they have given, I have write all these things here. So let us see the solution directly. Solution. So my dear students, what is the heat flux given? So heat flux given is 800 watt per meter square. It is already given. Let us take equation number 1. So what will be the heat transfer by convection? So if we will calculate the heat transfer by convection, in this case we can easily calculate the collection efficiency, because then we will know the total heat collected by the solar heat. So total heat collected by solar flat plate heater. So let us see. So what will be the heat transfer by convection, my dear students? Heat transfer by convection. So heat transfer by convection is given by Newton's law of cooling. That is your given by Q convection is equal to HA, that is the area, multiplied by surface temperature minus T surrounding temperature. Okay. So what is the surface temperature here in the first case? The surface temperature in the first case is your 60 degree Celsius. So surface temperature is your 60 degree Celsius. So can we calculate the convective heat transfer now? Yes, we can calculate. The convective heat transfer is equal to H, this is given to be 15 into area. So area here is given. So generally he is talking about the flux. So let us take per unit area. Okay, let us take area to be unit area. That will be 1 meter square. Okay. Now what is the surface temperature? So surface temperature of this tube is 60 degree Celsius. 60 degree Celsius. So this will be lost its heat to the surrounding air. So this will lost its heat to the surrounding air by convection. Okay. So these tubes will lost its heat. Okay. So the heat transfer by convection will become equal to 60 minus 32. So this will be nothing. Let us calculate it. So my dear students, it will become 60 minus 32 into 15. So the heat transfer will be 420 watt. So the heat transfer will be 420 watt. Okay. But what is the heat flux which is coming? It is 800 watt. It must be. So all the heat must go to that fluid. But no, there is some heat transfer by convection. So this heat is lost to the surrounding. That is not having any kind of use in the water heater. So let us see what will be the efficiency. So can I calculate now the fraction efficiency, the collection efficiency? Yes. So what will be the collection efficiency, my dear students? Collection efficiency in this case will become equal to total heat, because the fraction of heat we have to take. So that is Q total which is supplied, Q supplied minus Q lost divided by Q supplied. So the Q supplied, the total heat it was taking was 800 watt. Now 420 is lost divided by 800. So this will be your collection efficiency. So this will become your 800 minus 420 divided by 800. So my dear students, the collection efficiency will become equal to 0.475, or we can write it 47.5%. 47.5%. So this will be the collection efficiency, because some heat is lost. Now let us see. Now let us see the second case, when if collection temperature is 45 degree Celsius. So my dear students, if collection temperature will become 45 degree Celsius, then what will be the efficiency? Let us see. So now let us observe here. Sorry. This collector, if this temperature is coming to be at 45 degree Celsius, why? Maybe there is some more heat loss, or we can say the water is having 45 degree Celsius temperature. So let us absorb what is happening here. So case second. So what will be the case second? Let us see. If the collector temperature becomes how much? That is your case second. If collection temperature is given to be 45 degrees Celsius. This is given, my dear students. Okay, 45 degrees Celsius. So what will be the heat loss by convection? So heat loss by convection to the surrounding will become how much? So this can be easily calculated. HA, that will be T surface temperature minus surrounding temperature of the air. So this will become how much? Let us see. So it will become H. This is given to be 15 watt per meter square Kelvin, and I am taking it 1 because Nothing is given, so it will be in watt per meter square. So Ts is given to be 45 now minus 32. So this heat will be equal to how much? Let us calculate it. This will be equal to 15 into so 195 watt per meter square. So this will become 195 watt per meter square. So this will be the heat transfer when the temperature of that collection is decreasing. Okay. So what will be the fraction efficiency, collection efficiency at that time? Let us calculate. That is your N collection will become equal to Q supplied minus Q lost divided by Q supplied. So this will be 800 minus 195 divided by how much? 800. So let us see, 800 minus 195 divided by 800. So the collection efficiency will become 0.75625. So we can write it or 75.625%. So let us observe. So what is happening? If the collection temperature is decreasing, then the efficiency is increasing. So we can conclude that if the collection temperature is decreasing, then efficiency is increasing for that solar flat plate heater. So I think you have understood carefully. So we have seen that how convection is occurring and it is not beneficial in this case. So we are just heat is lost by this in this case.